So this morning I began to think about the transition, about us moving into the new building, and I began to think about how, sometimes when people come, with the language of there needs to be improvement, sometimes you can take it like it's critical and that it's an attack against you, but that's not the case, because if I care about you, I desire for you to be better. I think about a personal trainer. They're going to ask their clients to do things that aren't comfortable. They're going to ask them to improve. And it's not that they're saying that who they are isn't good enough. It's just that there's a new level that they can go to. So when we think about improvement, it's just like us going to that next level that God desires for us. And I begin to think about, you can't just say that you're ready to go to the new building and think like that the new building is the cure-all, because it's definitely not the cure-all. Because if you go into a new building with an old mindset, then the new building is going to become just like the old building. It's even like, the scripture says we can't put a new wine into an old wineskin, but we also don't want to put old wine into a new wineskin. We want a new wine in the new wineskin. So God has to begin to shift us. He has to begin to take us and make us new, wash over our minds. And I begin to think about wine. Wine is better as it sits and it ferments and it ages. And so we have to get into the presence of God and allow the fermentation to take place in the presence of God. Allow Him to begin to change our minds. Allow Him to begin to saturate us. Allow Him to begin to do the work in us so that we are ready, because the building will be ready. I consider the building to be the wineskin, but we as the people, we are the wine. And so the building is being prepared, and then we have to make sure that we prepare as a people. And there's always areas to improve on. So our prayer is, Lord, take us to the next level. Lord, show us the areas that we need to improve on. Show us how we can become stronger as a team. Show us how we can become stronger as singers, as musicians. Show us how we can become strong spiritually. Show us how we can become more strong socially, relationally. And so that's our prayer today. It's not critical. It's just a desire and a push, because we don't want to settle. We don't want to enable satisfaction, but we're constantly pressing and moving towards more because we want more.